Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we are here taking a look at a 17 just visual. It is their 12th mini album. I believe it's called Speak Up or something along those lines. They are coming out with another album in October, and I know this one is a really important one because this is technically the last album that we are going to have all of the members on before the military enlistments start. Actually, the enlistments are gonna have started with Junghan prior to this album, but I know he's on it. So I do know there's a lot of importance to this. So carrots, you guys are gonna be on fire for this. I do know that, as you should. I mean, that's what fans are for, right? So I'm just honestly just so happy about the fact that they were my first marathon I ever did, and being able to be a part of active things when they're all still like all together is really humbling to me, and so I love that, knowing what I know. And so I'm very excited to see what this album is going to entail. I think without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Okay, the album's called Spill the Feels. What kind of feelings? Great question. I do know they changed the color of their logo to like an orange and a blue, and the colors correspond to different feelings. So I know there's a lot of that. Woo, Lord. Okay. Finding our way. Did we ever figure out who the maestro was? Excuse me, sir. The real me? Question mark? Is he the maestro? I bet that was fun. Attention. Anxiety has many faces. Ooh. Acme Studios. Ooh. This is cool. And I do know this was shot, like half of it was shot in Bangkok, Thailand. And in Seoul too. Need some space. That's cool. That's so cool. There's like, it's not really inherently puns, but how to love. I mean, all of them are just very relatable to where they are. Like, need more space. There's a lot of space. What is it you want me to spell out? Spill the feels. Ooh, Lord. Of course they ended with Junghan. I mean, why not? Let's make everyone cry the whole time. It's kind of what it feels like, right? Ooh, Lordy. Okay. There's so much here, right? Okay. In the beginning, we're just gonna dive through it. For what I know, I'm really bad with visual lores. I'm good with choreographic ones. So keep that in mind. Walk through S Coops. He's our leader. We know this. And I know everybody's names. Woohoo! We're here for it. Projected in the middle of the street. Awesome. We're here for it. Love it. Where are we? I love that. We're in a busy street. So that's cool. I know where you are. You're in Bangkok, because that's what the description of the video says. Yeah. And then to go or not, a 0 and an X. Where are we going? Indecisiveness, the wink. Okay, cool. But they don't, to go or not to go. Well, X and O. Okay. Abandoned theater gives me, they perform maestro in a theater. What are we looking at? Finding our way. Okay. So where are we? Finding our way. I think those are connected. On a train, of where you can transport. The8 giving some fan service to those that prefer Ming Hao. Sure. The real me, question marks. Love it. A lot of questions, it's true. But then what's on the back of the shirt? Same thing, maybe? Stereotype. Cool, and he drives off, and then attention. And I like that it's on a billboard, because billboards are meant to draw attention. Anxiety has many faces. That's a very real shirt. It does have many faces. DK, do you have anxiety? I hope that you don't feel alone in that, if that is the case. Acne Studios, it's cool with the steps on that. Ooh, it does give a low-key Jam vibe from Stray Kids. What is that? It says better. Okay. Cool. Now this one I thought was pretty fun. The aerial shot was really sick. He's going, fanning himself, enjoying life. He just needs some space. Is what it says. Do not disturb, need some space. Cool. And we're shot up in the sky. And then you have Hoshi going. He set it up. And then he had to freeze there. I bet you that's how they shot that. And then they just have him running, which is nice. Challenging. And of course, that was a very challenging thing to do. And then you have Joshua at the top. Not to fall. You don't want to fall from that height. I get that. Positive vibes only. Love that. On the printer. I mean, come on. That's a vibe. I've seen that as a ton of bumper stickers before. The spray paint. Like, this was really cool. High expectations. Get it on a high rise. And he also did his piano on on the rooftop, right? Once again, for Maestro. So I can see correlation to a certain degree, and that says on the bus, how to love. And then you have Junghan right here. Boom. So I wonder, what is it that you want to spell out? Now, as an individual who does have, I'm a bit disconnected with my emotions at times, that's a really hard question to ask someone like me. I would say, what do I want to spill out? I feel like part of it I'm able to kind of nurture and supplement by doing these analysis or by doing these videos, is I'm able to kind of share my perspective, and a lot of times, depending on the fan base, I feel very safe to share it, and I'm met with a lot of grace in it too. So like I would say carrots are a great example. Shout out to y'all for that. I also think that it's, what is it? What I find interesting, well, hold on, before, let me, well, no, it's not really an interesting thing. I was going to say it's the 12th mini album, but there's 13 members, right? Yeah. The reason why 12 stuck in my head is because I've been looking at Luna, so that's probably why the 12 sticks out more so than anything. But they're a group of 13. Yeah, Spill the Fills. Cool. Yeah. Very, very cool. So, October 14th, 2024. Now, the real question would be, I mean, I did this with XG's album because theirs is coming out in November. I did a choreo with Jess blind vote for just the tracks, and whatever track gets listed is what we do. Should we do that with 17? Y'all let me know, and I'll make a poll. This is for my Patreon people because that's where the voting's going to take place. But lordy, this is, I feel like it's going to have a lot of different things expressed, but it's going to showcase the genuinity and the reality of life. You know, just like FML kind of showcased that, but this one is, you know, this is cool. We're here for this. I think this is really interesting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm very intrigued by this. I don't know if this will go on YouTube or not, or just stay on Patreon. We'll find out. If you see this on YouTube, you know the answer, but I have Marathon 17 at this point. I've seen most of their material, and I know there's going to come a time where I may do something called a maintenance month, where I go through all of my marathons and look at more material with all of them, just to see what kind of tracks B-sides that I missed in my first glean through, and 17 does have quite a few, so I'm excited to relook at some of those or look at them in different ways. Makes me really pumped for it. And also, I always enjoy meeting new fans, or like new people that encounter my channel or my work, and that are carrots or other fans from other fan bases, because I feel like you guys, your perspective is one that has a ton of value, especially when I look at material like this. You guys are able to provide insight, what's going on within the fandom, what are some things that can help me be a better steward of my analysis when I do encounter tracks by the group, because at the end of the day, you guys are my advocates, if you think about it. Like, you guys are what really allows this channel to grow and flourish, and you guys provide me with so much support that allows me the opportunity to go deeper with groups in a way that I feel is very productive and allows me to look at the right things with a group, because the internet can showcase so much misinformation, but fans, I feel, do a really good job on kind of filtering through and being an advocate for your group on their behalf for me, so I can be a better steward on the material that we look at, which I think is super cool and an incredible kind of like circle of making the world go round in a cool way. So I thank Carrots for that. I thank all fans for that, but because it's a 17 video, I will say thank you specifically to Carrots, because you guys made me feel very safe and very much loved in my time taking a look at 17 and always looking at them. I think it's really fun. You guys know me, I know you. I'm Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.